Hello, folks. I'm sitting here with somebody that you guys in Canada, especially Calgary, will want to know about, or Alberta. Mr. Luke Azevedo. Welcome.
Thank you. Calgary and the Alberta area is unique globally. We have a jurisdiction that has the Badlands, the prairies, the mountains, and two municipalities of over 1 million people, all within a 3-hour radius. Our incentive is attractive to both foreign and local producers. For a foreign production, you are able to access 25% on all spend in the province, which allows you to do your labor and services. Very competitive globally, up to $7.5 million per project. On a foreign production, something that does not have 51% or more Alberta ownership, with a local production, these are local producers or those that co-produce with our local producers and allow them to have that equity position of 51% or more, put themselves in a position where they can access up to 30% of everything that they spend within the province. So again, very competitive regime. We and our local organization tries to ensure that our local producers have an opportunity to get their stories out to the world. The new Calgary Film Center also has now brought world-class facilities into the area for the first time, and gives us an opportunity now to be competitive globally, which I think is very attractive to those looking inward. And from the perspective of the outside world, we have more Emmy, Golden Globe, and Oscar wins in the last 15 years than any jurisdiction in the country. So the quality of our crews, our backdrops, our vistas, and our ability to get the best product onto the screen in an effective and cost-efficient way is all there.
Well, you've already answered many of the questions that I was going to ask you about, but let's talk about the infrastructure in Calgary, just in terms of location, studios, any of that, like suppliers. You've been with the Calgary Economic for 11 years, you said?
Getting on to 11 years.
How have things changed in that time?
Drastically. We have a city that's now 1.5 million people. Culturally, and it's a big part of filmmaking, is trying to bring talent and executives into an area for 9 or 10 months out of a year. They want to go someplace that has the culture, that has the ability to bring families, the ability to exist there as your home for that period of time. And I think we bring that to the table as a metropolitan city. The infrastructure from the perspective of the new film center, 3 stages with peripheral spaces as well, is able to do purpose-built facilities that people can walk in and do their production right off the bat. We have William F. White in the area, Canada's largest and oldest provider of equipment, and they are right on the film center lot. So that allows any producer that's coming into Alberta to be able to access the best equipment that you're going to find anywhere. So I think from an efficiencies perspective, we've grown significantly over the years. We did $308 million worth of production, which is a large growth for us. 4th largest production hub in the country. So our perspective is that we have a capacity to continue to grow. Our government is very supportive of the film, television, and creative industries. We've now implemented some new tax credits as well. There is the post-production tax credit, which allows an additional 18% through post houses for animation, for post both audio and video, digital effects. And recently there was an implementation of a 25% labor tax credit for gaming and interactive media. So we've started to become more competitive, not only on a national level, but an international level. And it's putting us in a position where we know the transitions that are happening. You look at the impact that the Netflixes and Amazons and Hulus and YouTube, Reds and Apple are having now. And we're transitioning with the marketplace. So hopefully to be able to fill those niches as they're being called upon. So I think we're in a good position for growth, and we're looking to see how far we can take this industry. It's a great diversity industry for our province, as things have changed drastically over the years, and I think we have an opportunity to make an impact on the economy and to grow the sector and create jobs, and an area that I think is looked at globally as an area that tries to make things as good or better than what they had when they started. So that's kind of our story.
Well, Calgary certainly has the vistas to stand in for probably so many places in the world, and a great thriving downtown that can stand as a backdrop for a big metropolitan city. So you've kind of got everything going for you over there.
Well, it's with the mountains. We have the ability to be up on Fortress Mountain, which is an old ski hill that's now been utilized for a lot of productions. The Revenant, Born Legacy, Interstellar, Inception, Klondike, Fargo Series 1, 2, and 3. So the productions are coming. The quality of the productions is being seen by what's happening in getting accolades both critically and in festivals and events. So we're pleased with what we can bring to the table. I think that we're competitive, and I think in the long run, as our incentives transition with what the marketplace is calling for, and as our world starts to transition more into a digital distribution realm, as it's obviously already there. Content, everybody talks about content being king and queen, but distribution is God. So we're in a position where we need to make that to go along with the market as it's being called.
Well, there you go, filmmakers. Calgary could be your next location for your next film shoot. Thanks so much, Luke.
Thank you.